We all experience setbacks in our lives, and we are not prepared for crisis. We are not prepared for tragedies, for ordeals. Look what's happening in the world right now. Reality is that we get caught into that difficult situation we're going through, and we forgetting that the answer is within our minds. The answer to everything is within ourselves, because the mind is the most powerful tool. The mind, the human mind, if we access the human mind, we have solutions for everything that's happening to us. And if we harness its power and find the possibility within ourselves, we can turn a tragedy and an ordeal, a nightmare, into a miracle. That's why, I have always created this show called Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, with the idea that everything we're going through, the loss of somebody, the divorce, the lack of money, the frustration, the negative emotion, the state of depression, and so on and so forth, can be actually turned into miracles in our lives. So my show is designed to help you access the power within your mind. I always used to say that the reality begins in the mind. The miracles actually begin in your mind. So I want to see how many of you need a miracle right now. And what is your miracle? We look at life from different perspectives. And we all need a miracle. Many people are telling me, oh my God, I love to have money to buy a house. That would be a miracle. Or some women want to have a miracle child because they cannot conceive. Or some of us, or probably majority of us, will think the miracle will be if we put an end to this pandemic, if humanity comes together and find the power in the collective mind of the planet to heal. And we always question why something like this is happening to us. At the level of individuals, going to periods of struggling and distress and misfortune, to the global level, with all of us collectively experiencing something that is so dramatic, that turns our life ups and down. But as I said, if we collectively decide to heal and we decide to break through, our power is way greater than any vaccine, that any pharma that comes up with ideas, that any doctor that needs to tell us what to do. And this is the explanation where some people get this virus and they have no symptoms, while some other people get the virus and their internal, system is so weak. I always said that immune system, like we all know, is responsible for our well-being. Our immune system is responsible to fight infection, viruses, any kind of foreign thing coming in our body. The immune system fights cancer. The immune system fights, fever, any kind of flu, or whatever virus is intestinal that you might get at some point. I'm just saying, whatever that is, your immune system is governed by your mind. If in your mind you're strong enough, to boost the immune system, to raise your immune system to a level in which you cannot be hurt or affected, then your immune system will fight the virus in 30 seconds. So your immune system will not allow you to get cancer. Your immune system will not allow you to get out of balance. Your immune system will fight for you. That's your army. Your army is within you. But the way you function is at the level of your mind. Your mind is the one that, regulates everything. If your mind gets out of balance, if the mind that has all kinds of hormones that we call neurotransmitter, that we call catecholamine, everything that exists in the brain, if it gets out of balance, your perception of the world that you live in is distorted. So you don't look at the world with the same enthusiasm. You don't care if you're here, if you're gone. Many of us, we can be so affected by disturbances at the level of the chemistry of the brain up to a point that some people commit suicide. I just had a case the other day, a 32-year-old man who decided to put an end to his life just because he had a fight with his girlfriend. Was really that the root of the problem? I don't think so, because when you reach a stage of wanting to die, there are phases to get there. So I'm telling you, is any of you depressed? Do you really want to, change the way you perceive life? Then we need to fight in different ways within ourselves. Find the answer within you. Have a conversation with yourself and tell yourself what bothers you. Ask yourself, where are you in your life right now? What do you need to change? What is bothering you? And as I said, if you need guidance, feel free to call my show, 202-570-7057. It is a station called Home Time Radio, and I do this show every Tuesday, 7 p.m. And if you're in Europe, sometimes it's 2 a.m. for you, it's hard to call. But in case you really need an answer for your life, if you want to ask me, if you're in a compatible relationship, if you want to ask me what's going on with your health, if you want to ask me about the well-being of other people, I'm here. I'm here with my expertise, with all the power of the mind, with all the knowledge that I build in time, in the medical field, in the field of psychology, in the field of understanding, all the ancient teachings. So I employ different tools to help you break through difficult moments in your life and guide you and give you that helping hand. So I enjoy what I do. And that's why I want you guys to be part of my show, no matter the question that you have, because we all have questions. And as I said, we all go through setbacks in life. We go through challenges, all kinds of challenges that sooner or later happen to all of us in different phases of our lives. Some people go through a divorce right now. Some people just lost their home. Some people got sick. So whatever the challenge is, let's talk about it and find the solution where within you. I always believe that nobody can heal you better than yourself. That you are your own healer. You just have to access that power. There's a power within you that many times we're forgetting about. So the reason I'm talking to you today is about the concept of miracle beginning in your mind, and the fact that the real healing of your soul, of your karma, of your action, of your intention, of your relationship, of everything, and the physical healing happens with your own power within you. Just find that power within you. Don't allow that power to be lost. Be aware of it. Make it happen. I'll tell you. Florida is so warm. I don't know how it's for you, wherever you guys are. I just want you to know, if you're in Europe and you start freezing, I'm here in Florida. It's so warm. It's a beautiful weather. But, cases of this pandemic in Florida are 200,000 people getting sick a day. That's absolutely crazy. That's out of control. And we're going with this rate, this speed we're speeding this disease. We allow this disease to take over the world. And why are we doing this to ourselves? That's what I'm asking me every single day. And I'm still trying to find an answer. I'm still trying to figure it out. Why do we need to suffer? Sometimes through the pain and suffering, through the misfortune, through the trauma, through the disease, we emerge stronger. We come out of an experience more pure, more enlightened, more aware, shifting the perception, becoming better people, Actually, an experience is supposed to to empower you, even if it's a bad experience. So we have to always regain joy after a challenge, a difficult one. After a setback, you put yourself together and you move on in the right direction, no matter how difficult that experience has been. Hi, Raphaël. Comment ça va chez toi? Comment ça va la France? Je ne t'ai pas vu depuis longtemps, mais Je suis extrêmement heureuse de voir que tu m'écris parce que tu connais. Ça me fait grand plaisir de te parler en français parce que moi j'adore cette langue. J'ai étudié le français depuis que j'étais jeune. Je l'étudiais à l'école et c'est que j'ai pas l'opportunité de le parler tout le temps. Alors je prends chaque opportunité de parler à quelqu'un qui me parle en français. S'il y a des gens qui sont de Paris, vous pouvez m'écrire en français. So hi Antoinetta, quando invitame, I love you. So you guys, you know that there's one language and then there's an international language, the language of your heart, the language of your soul, the language of your love. And by the way, did you subscribe to my course? I want you to get my course, The Love School. I want you to be part of this. I want you to watch the course because it has so much, it's packed with information. I went through life and everything I thought was significant, I put it in this course. So it's all about relationship. My course talks about your love karma, talks about identifying who's the right person for you, showing you the type of relationship you are going through, and helping you make a love relationship less complicated. Unfortunately, we complicate things all the time. Let me see who's writing me. So Monica, you said you did not get the course on your website. So if you go to Carmen Harra, Monica, carmenharra.com, on first page, when you open the page, you're going to see the Love School. And you click on the Love School and it takes you to the course. And there is a huge discount on the course. And as you know, this course comes with a gift. I always want to tempt you with a gift. You know, one of these bracelets you might get, you know, they're very pretty. They're made of natural stone. So go to carmenharra.com and on the main page of my site, you're going to find the course. Very easy. Click on the course. It gives you a 20% off of the course. So the course is like around $70. If you say, well, I cannot pay that much, let me know. So for the people cannot afford, I continue to give you discount. My intention is, the reason I'm asking you to pay a little bit is because I work with a company called Teachable and I need to pay them. So pretty much money that we make here, we pay into the company so that we could produce this this course. So I hope you find it, carmenharra.com. If you don't find it or have an issue or it's hard for you to access the course, write me at carmenharra@AOL. And you know me, I'll make everything possible that you guys can get the course, because that's what my intention is, for you to be able to learn something from this course. So Monica, you said, but there is not there. So I'm very surprised. So do me a favor, Monica, write me an email at carmenharra, carmenharra@AOL. And I will personally send you a link to the course. So I will help you get the course. So feel free to be in touch with me directly. If any of you feel that there is a problem, that feel free to contact me directly. Hi, Maria. You said that you send me love and hugs from London. Guys, I send you all my love, all the good energy, all the good intention. Because if you send people good intention, you're doing it because it's coming from your heart and you actually honor your own self. And I think that we are here to give birth to ourselves, to celebrate ourselves, to take care of ourselves. That's one of my teaching, how to love yourself, you know, how to appreciate yourself, because if you do that, your relationship with people in your life will flourish. If you don't treat yourself well, you'll have a very hard time getting along with the people in your life. People in our lives are reflection of us. It's almost like seeing ourselves in somebody else. So anytime somebody comes in your life that doesn't treat you well, the answer is within you. The answer is you are not okay with you. Somewhere something is missing in the relationship with your inner self. So go back, you know what I mean? And revisit that. Alina, you asking me if you buy a house next year? Absolutely, you buy a house somewhere in the spring to June of the next year. Carmen Harra AOL. Yeah, that's it. Carmen Harra. No, not at AOL.com. Carmen Harra at AOL without .com. So take away the .com because then I'm not going to get Carmen Harra at AOL. That's it, nothing else. And send me an email and I will personally send you a link to the course. Hi, Alina. You never got the course. I'm waiting for you, Alina Barca, my wonderful friend who I adore. And she's such a beautiful human being. My friend for many years. You never got the course to what I remember. Will your business start being successful? Yes. And I promise you, I will promote your business and I keep my promises, except that I was waiting for this election to come to an end. I was waiting for this stressful situation to kind of go away so we can finally promote things. Reality is that I couldn't even promote my course, couldn't promote anything. I had the feeling that people are so overwhelmed by events in the world, they cannot concentrate on anything else. Let me see who else is who's writing me. Anything for me or my family? Rona Murphy. Yeah, ask me more specific. I feel like you and your family goes through a change in the next 4 months of some major transformation. I feel like you are going to either move or make a decision that is fundamental for your well-being, but nothing dramatic. Don't be worried. Everything looks to be okay. I actually sense in the next 8 months an intervention that needs to be done on one of your family member. Also, extremely significant. Rona, you asking me family? Those are the family news. Job somewhere from now on to March 9th. There is an opportunity of a very good job for you, and you take it. So Monica, you said there can be an address without .com or no. There is an address. So an email address. So when you email somebody, there is no .com. I have to contradict you on this one. So when you go for a site online, and you actually ask Mr. Google, God Google, because everybody thinks that Google is God, Well, Google is not God, but Google gives many answers. But if you go and Google a name, to get a website, then you do need the www.carmenharra.com. If you send an email, you send it to carmenharra at AOL or at Yahoo, or it depends what kind of a server the person is using. At Carmen Harra, one word, at AOL. AOL is America Online. I still use America Online. I will never forget that. I was in New York many years ago when all this internet craziness started. And I decided to stick with AOL for so many years. I'm a very loyal person. I stick with things, unless things don't stick with me. But hi, Rosa, Linda from Mexico. How are you? Beautiful friend of mine from Mexico. How's Mexico? How's everything with you guys over there? Messages. Let me see what's going on with you. You closing doors to a lot of things. You're going to see things coming to an end because next year, the second part of 21 and the last part of 21, you start the next 12 years in the chapter of the book of your life, which means a new beginning. Let go of everything. Make a list of the things you need to detach. I also see you somewhere of the next year traveling from Mexico and taking a very significant trip. And also, I think somebody interesting is coming in your life that probably is a karmic experience, because karmic lessons come from time to time in our lives, and they symbolize experiences connecting from past lives. So that's what I want you to know. Hi, Monica, friend. How are you, my love? I send you a big kiss to Oradea. That's near my hometown. When I was born in Bistrița. I lived and raised part of my life in Cluj, moved to Bucharest. From Bucharest, moved to New York. From New York, moved to Miami. And I don't know where I'm moving from here, but anyhow, people move through life. So, so that's something that also, let me see what else I can answer. Hi, Julia. Something about your love and your job. So there is a time in your life right now when you seem to do very well with your work in the next 8 months. One of the best opportunity you had in a very long time that will generate more income. I actually recommend you invest some of the money that you will receive. It does look like you get some money up front. So, and that can be quite interesting for you. So, Zendra Frederiksen, you asking me if you can work only on your dancing, healing, and wellness. Your work on dancing, healing, and wellness would absolutely come true without a doubt in my mind. You have such an opportunity ahead of you because you know things get better for you. You're in a very creative year. Actually, I think from now on, all the way down to spring, summer of the next year, your dream of this will turn into an extraordinary reality. So I'm pretty excited about that. Monica, if you send it to .com, I'm not going to get anything from you. So Carmen Harra at AOL. So that's something I want you to keep in mind. Hi, Christina, Andrea, how are you, my love? Gabriela Zvariuk, your job will change. Don't rush, wait a little bit. It will happen. You need to close the door here with somebody you're working with. Either you've been in a disagreement or a little bit of a conflict, so try to resolve that. 2 offers come, one that actually comes from a lady who's a little bit older than you, and she's going to give you an opportunity. I want you to take it. Jeanette, you're asking me about your brother. Let's see if there's something wrong with him. Not really. There might be, you know, disease can be karmic. There might be a little bit of a karmic disease that is more psychosomatic, not really physical. I'm not that worried. I don't actually think he is really sick. I think things will get better with him. There can be a little bit of circulation problem. So check on that. Everything in circulation have to do with blood pressure eventually, or probably something blood related, like a beginning of probably a bit of diabetes or something like this, but nothing major and nothing that cannot be resolved right away. Rona Murphy, you're asking me about your sister. I think your sister is pretty okay. She's a little bit removed from you. You also asking me if your daughter will get married soon. Not right now. Hold on a little bit. Valerie Brown, my wonderful Valerie. A new hometown, yes, absolutely, that's happening. You've been waiting for quite a long time, Valerie, to get this resolved. And you know, sometimes we wait and wait, but the answer is within you. So what I'm trying to make clear to all of you is that everything is within ourselves. The answer to our problem, sometimes you're asking me to just validate something that you already know. Lavi and Andy, you asking me if your mom will, I guess, sell the house. I don't think it's this year, the selling of the house, and I don't think there's anything wrong about waiting on the selling of the house. But yeah, I can see that you repeated a message, but I think that the house will sell relatively quickly, and there will be the investment on a different property. So it's not that you sell the house and there will be no other house, there will be an investment in something else. Rosalia, yes, you have problem in Mexico, but everybody's fine over there. And keep your spirit up. I know we all go through such a hard time. Hi, Mihaela. Hi, Mary. Hi, Monica. Hi, Svetlana. All of you guys, I'm so grateful that, hi, Ina, Livia, excited to be with you guys. So my point is that we need to access the power within ourselves. So that's so significant. Remember about the course? Go to carmenharra.com or write me, carmenharra@AOL. And I will personally help you get the course because I am absolutely confident that my work will help you. And listen to my show this Tuesday because I will have Dr. John Gray. He couldn't make it 2 weeks ago because of the election. It was such a craziness in the world on November 3rd. Everybody was like focusing on the election. So consequently, we couldn't do the show with him, but I'm doing the show this Tuesday with Dr. John Gray, the author of this incredible book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I don't know if you guys had a chance to read this magnificent book that after that he continued to educate people about their relationship, how men and women should actually get along so that their relationship survives the test of time. So important to understand the dynamic in a relationship. It's important to understand how significant is the communication in a relationship. It is important to understand who is your match, who is the person you have the chance to build the best relationship, and who isn't. It's important to know if you go to a transition in your life and the person you are with is just temporary and don't hold on to it because it's going to come to an end anyhow. Or let's say you just happen to be in a compromise and you just allow yourself to compromise because you don't know any better. But if you found your soulmate, then you're a very lucky person. I wrote for Huffington Post for many years, and one of my articles on Huffington Post was called The 10 Elements of Soulmate. It's all over the internet. If you put Carmen Harra, The Elements of Soulmate, you're going to find videos. People took that article and turned it into everything just to make it popular. The reality is that there are elements to identify if you are in a soulmate relationship. So Alina, I'm keeping the promise. Of course, in life you have to keep your words. You have to keep your promises. You have to be honorable towards everybody because you, as I said, you respect yourself if you act in good faith. We should never act in bad faith with another human being. Yeah, this sounds beautiful, except that a lot of people don't act in good faith. And sometimes companies don't act in good faith. And the world is like broken when it comes to the system. Reality is you really live in a broken world. We have to put this world together. We have to redefine this world. We have to put every pieces of a puzzle together to look at the beauty of this world and acknowledge how significant it is for us to be smiling all the time and live under that good energy and acknowledge that everything comes in the mind. Everything is in your head. Everything is in your thinking. And what you think, you become. I told you this a million times. This belongs to the French philosopher Descartes, who said this 300 years ago. Je pense, donc je suis. Gândesc, deci exist. Deci în momentul în care gândesc, exist pentru că eu, gândind, creez o realitate. Je pense, donc je suis. Je pense, ça veut dire, si je pense, je peux créer mon univers à moi, je peux créer une réalité. If I think, I create my own reality. If I think, I'm going to make my own world the way I want it. So it's up to me because reality actually is a projection of everything I want to make. If I want to make a miracle, it's up to me. It's not up to anybody else to do it for me. So I think I will let you go. Hi, Alina, lots of love back to you and all of you guys that are so dear to me. So Monica, you said there is no link. Please send me that email because I'm really worried that we cannot. Raphaël, tu dis c'est beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que tu veux dire maintenant. Je me demande si tu penses à quoi exactement, laissez-moi savoir. Andrei Voican, merci că mă urmărești. Thank you for watching me. Liliana, you're telling me Europe is cold and rainy. I bet it is. That's why I'm in Florida. I don't want to be in the cold weather. Not anymore. I lived in cold weather part of my life in Romania. Then I lived in a cold weather many years of my life in New York. And then lately I decided that I'm not going to suffer because of the weather. So I decided to move here. You should see how beautiful it is here. I invite you to visit me. So hi Zota, hi Erkan Tekin, Eugene Pacella, Rosalinda, and Monica, Zorilla, Rona, and all of you guys, Sophia, Aurica, Adriana, Laura, Lupan. Hi, my love. Hi, my beautiful Laura. How are you? Hi, Dalayon, Andrei. I wish you all the best in this life. I hope you're going to get out of your pain and suffering. And Camelia, I love you. Mariah, Felicia, Madalena, Rodica, Georgia. Georgia, I think you... okay, Georgia, you are belonging to a different tribe. Gabriela, Maria Manuela, Elena, Juliana, Stoica. I love you guys. So I will send you a big kiss. And I hope to see you at the Love School. So be part of my seminar. And again, if you have any problem, write to me, Carmen Harra. Well, I'm here to assist you. I send you all the blessing. And remember, miracles begin in the mind. And what you think, you project. And if you wish good to everybody, good is going to come to you. If you mean and cruel and act incorrectly, that is some kind of a karmic debt that you create. So don't go there. I don't recommend you creating any negative karma to yourself and the people in your life. So love you guys. God bless you. And stay safe. Stay safe. And boost your immune system. I love you.